Divorce, the second most stressful event in your life, next to the death of an immediate loved one.
I see divorce as a time for option and moving the family unit forward.
Divorce, it's an emotional roller coaster.
There's hope in the future. This season in your life won't last forever. You will emerge with a new beginning, a fresh start. All the hope in the world is ahead of you. All you need to do is reach out and embrace it. I'd like to welcome you to the fourth episode in a series called How to Get a Divorce. It's sponsored by Collaborative Divorce Solutions of Orange County. We're a nonprofit organization. We specialize in educating the public in healthy alternatives to getting a divorce. My name is Randy Pierce. I'm a certified public accountant. I have offices in Irvine, California. I'm trained as a mediator and as a collaborative professional. But more importantly, I've been through an adversarial divorce. I know what a difficult divorce looks like. I lived it firsthand. Stay with me. We got a great show planned for you. We're going to talk about the role of a professional or the financial professional in the divorce process. We're going to talk about how to pick the right process for your family. We're also going to give you 5 essential rules to turning a bitter divorce into a better divorce. So stick with me. Let's go ahead and meet some of the guests. Hi, I'd like to introduce Tracy McKinney. She's a certified financial planner, certified divorce financial analyst, a financial advisor with Securities America, the current treasurer of Collaborative Divorce Solutions in Orange County, and basically just a pleasure to work with. She's been a friend for a long time. Also like to introduce you to Warren Sachs. He's a CPA in good standing. He's a partner of White, Zuckerman, Warzowski, Luna, and Hunt LLP. He's active in several local and statewide collaborative associations and has 20 years experience with divorcing couples. Welcome.
Hi, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
Tracy, why don't we briefly start with you? I'd like to review, if you will, the 4 processes of a divorce. In our prior episodes, we've reviewed them in great detail, but could you maybe go through them real quickly?
Quickly, let me tell you, there are 4 ways to leave your lover. You do it yourself. If things are not complicated, no kids, no real estate, go ahead and do it yourself. Second option is litigation, and that's what everybody thinks about. The wife's going to hire an attorney, the husband's going to hire an attorney, and they're going to battle it out in court. Mm-hmm. The third way is mediation, where the husband and wife are going to be coming to their own agreements with the help of a mediator. And the fourth way, the newest way, and I think the best kept secret, is collaborative, where they're both going to have attorneys, but they're also going to have divorce coaches and a financial neutral to help them through the process. Basically, the right person for the job.
Excellent. Warren, tell us, what does it actually take to become a collaborative professional? What makes you a collaborative professional?
Well, the requirements for becoming a collaborative professional, Randy, are that you take the basic training, which is basically a 2 or 3 day seminar. Mm-hmm. A lot of the groups around Southern California also require mediation training, experience, and working through it and understanding the financial aspects of a divorce.
Are there several designations that we need to get or people have in the collaborative divorce arena?
Well, you'll see a lot of certified public accountants. There's also the certified divorce financial analyst. Mm-hmm. You'll see certified, I believe you're a certified
divorce financial analyst as well as certified financial planner.
We'll see a lot of planners as well, Randy.
Tell us what the forensic accountant is. Isn't that a big part of the divorce process as well?
Yeah, I call myself a forensic accountant. When I started, about 25 years ago in this business, everybody was required to have a CPA. Mm-hmm. But those of us who specialized in divorce picked up the term forensic accountant. So forensic accountants have been around, and that term is used for people who have been around for a long time doing this kind of work.
Isn't it true that that's the term you like to use when you want to scare couples?
No, certainly not in the alternative divorce processes.
Well, now, I know there's some basic guidelines, Tracy, that we have to follow as collaborative divorce professionals. Maybe you could elaborate a little bit on those.
Sure, Randy. As a financial neutral in the collaborative divorce process, number one, our job is to be neutral. We are not to favor the husband or the wife. We're there to be the neutral financial that helps them figure out what to do with all their finances. The second thing, so there's no conflict of interest. They cannot become our clients after the divorce. The other thing is that we want to make sure that we come up with solutions that work for the family. It's not so much what would happen in court, but what works with their family and their situation with the help of their legal team.
And I think what's important, certainly in the collaborative process, is that we give the family the options. We try to show them ranges, but we allow them to choose the options that work for them.
Absolutely. We don't tell them what to do. We give them all the ideas, we give them the options, and they choose how they want to split their property.
Very good. In your role as a collaborative professional, Warren, what tasks do you typically perform for the client?
Well, the general concept is to help the parties determine how to split the pie, how to split the assets and the liabilities, and also support. But I prepare a lot of reports as a forensic accountant that deal with separate property, tracings, business valuations, some of the things that I'd say the higher level earners would need my help with.
Tracy, are there some tasks that you would normally perform as well?
Right.
On the
What
cases you
Warren's
work on?
talking about is key to the divorce process. Also looking at not just what's happened to the couple this year, but looking and projecting about how are they going to be 5 and 10 years from now. Are they going to be able to retire? Are they going to be able to send their kids through college? Is a spouse who hasn't been working, when they return to work, what kind of money are they going to make? How are they going to do that process? So we're not just looking at right now, but 5 and 10 years from now.
Well, many times, I know in cases I've worked on, we have one spouse who's usually the wage earner, especially with older couples. That same spouse probably took care of all the finances. And it's quite a shock when they find themselves getting divorced, all the new responsibilities they have to take. How do you handle that, Tracy?
Well, I say baby steps. A lot of times one of the spouses have handled all the finances and all the investments, and the other spouse feels, a little intimidated by the financials. So the beauty of being in collaborative is that I can take that spouse and help educate him or her, bring him up to speed on finances. They wouldn't know a good deal or a fair deal if it dropped in their lap. So I need to help them understand how investments work, how is it going to work with the house, the cash flow, the monthly budget, what are we going to do with the children and all their expenses. And I always tell the couple, baby steps. Let's take it step by step. And if I don't answer all your questions, or when Warren's working with a couple, he doesn't answer all the questions, we will get back to those questions and make sure everything is answered so you feel comfortable.
Do you find as you begin to work with that client, they evolve, they begin to get a little more financially sophisticated, if you will? Do they all of a sudden need more guidance or a different type of guidance? Do they begin to ask the right questions?
It's a growth process. I mean, you start, people are very intimidated. There's a lot of fear in this process. So it is a growth process. They need to know that they're being guided by a professional, and we will take them through the steps to make sure that they are fully functional as an independent adult.
Randy, Tracy was saying that they wouldn't know a good deal if it dropped in their lap. And I think that's an important concept, because as a financial and the collaborative process, our role is to explain to them the report so they understand how reasonable it is. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest compliments I ever received after I finished a very hotly contended collaborative divorce, large estate, was that the wife in this case said to me, "I don't think I got a good deal, but I don't think he got a good deal. I think it was fair." And I felt very good about that.
That's a great point. Thanks for sharing that. I want to say thank you for sharing your time with us in this first segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break.